All right, hold on to your horses. We're going back in time. Oh, here we are. Got my time machine helmet thing. Now we're stuck here. I thought it'd be fun to just use the colors in the OG, the original MS Paint paint palette. This little section here. In fact, let's screen capture that and back in Photoshop. Oh my God. Oh, such a relief to be back here. I'm going to copy this palette, hide the interface and paste, and this will be my paint palette for today's video. I thought I would start off in Photoshop and see how it feels to paint with only the MS Paint original colors. I mean, surely when they put this palette together, there were lab tests and studies that decided why these were the colors that you would be presented with. Microsoft does not play games and make mistakes. Like I said later, we will get to MS Paint, but I want to start off by seeing how professional I can approach an artwork using just these colors. And to help me, I am using a very, very sexy professional device. You've seen it on this channel before, and I'm showing it off to you again. This is the Huion Canvas Pro 16, and boy, is it pro. There are a huge amount of amazing features with this device. The sleek all-in-one 3-in-1 power cable, the 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity. There's loads more. I'll go into it a bit later in this video to cover it in a bit more detail. But the point is, if you're looking for a digital tablet and you want something pro that's not going to send you broke, this is the one to get. All the links and details, including some limited time discounts, are in the description. So if you want to get one, now is the time to get one, especially because you can get it even cheaper while the discount is valid. So thank you to Huion for sponsoring this video, and all those details are in the description. Now I'm curious as to what I should set as rules for my little digital painting challenge here today. I say that because in Photoshop, of course, you can blend. So if I were to use my paintbrush and grab a green and lay that down, and then I were to pinch this blue, I can like gently lay it down. Ooh, even blend in a little bit of this lavender, a little bit of this purple. But I don't know, it doesn't feel OG MS Paint colors because I'm creating all of these transitions between them, and it doesn't feel quite like the challenge it could be. But the other option is to use hard brushes. So if I grab a green, it's just the green on the blue. I tell you what, I'm gonna do all of the parameters. I'm gonna create 3 artworks today, 2 in Photoshop. 1 with blending allowed. The second in Photoshop will be with hard brushes, so there's no blending. I'm very interested to see how much more of a limitation that feels. And then the third painting I'll create will be in MS Paint, and you know it's going to be good. But I want to be on an even playing field, so I'm going to work in the same period of time for each image. Okay, so we're going to work with 30 minutes each. On your marks, get set, go! Okay, I'm going to go a bit dramatic here. Let's go with like really epic mountains. We're doing like this Bob Rossy, but I want to amp it up a bit. Not that you can amp up Bob Ross. So how do you amp it up? Because so far this looks like the same sort of level as Bob Ross, except just not as good. Yeah, volcano. This is a volcano. All right, I don't think I've ever seen a Bob Ross volcano picture. All right, I'm gonna tackle this one section at a time, starting off with the sky. How do we create happy little clouds? Do we do gray and yellow? I think that's what we do. I find myself like actually holding the stylus a bit like a brush when I'm doing this, just to feel a little bit looser in the hands. It's quite funny, like I didn't realize that I'm doing that, but I am, and it feels good. I'm actually like really not feeling very limited in this whole process. If anything, I feel like the limitation of the color palette is making me think a little more creatively, and I don't know, like I don't think I would get this sort of cool effect if I wasn't limited to such saturated colors. Okay, I feel like that's pretty dramatic. Now let's get even more dramatic and head to the mountain. Not that mountain, the volcano. You know what I mean. Apparently my editor doesn't. I shouldn't pick a fight. If there's anything a YouTuber knows, it's not to pick a fight with their editor, because they can make you look really, really bad. Oh my, God damn it. All right, okay, got that out of our system. I like how like the editor's like God. Are you finished with me yet, mighty one? Get carried away. We have 20 minutes left. All right, now I'm going to create a mask on the mountain and I'll let that one slide. And I'm going to gently lay in that that hot red and purple sort of mixture of colors. But I don't want it to be too overwhelming because the sky sort of does that. So I need to transition towards the bleak landscape. So let's go towards the gray at the bottom here. Just tap it in. Tap it in. Now what Bob Ross does really well is sort of taper the landscape. He sort of goes with shadows and highlights. So I'm going to try and do the same thing here. There we go. We can start to create a little bit of form in these bleak mountains. All right, I'm pretty happy with the mountains figure now, and I'm just going to ignore it. These dumb jokes are going to really just fly over the head of people who aren't a fan of Game of Thrones. I'm barely a fan of Game of Thrones anymore after season 8. I'm really getting distracted here. We're almost at 10 minutes, which is fitting because we've got 3 parts of the image and we're about to approach the 3rd part. So to transition to the front section, I need lava. I don't know if this is how lava looks, but I hope it is. It's not really, is it? Whatever. So let's fill in the apocalyptic wasteland. A bit of black, a bit of gray. And now we're gonna paint in some miserable little trees. You get it? Because he usually paints happy little trees and it's the apocalypse. And let's add, ready? We're gonna be brave. That was terrible. I'm gonna undo. Bob Ross didn't do that. All right, we got a little fan brush. I don't actually have a fan brush, but it's close enough. My detail brush. There'll be a little bear in the middle there. Not bear as in like a little bear, but like a barren, not like a barren, but you know what I mean. All right, got another tree fallen here. There you go. Look at that. Ooh, a little tree with its bits. Hey! Oh wait. The background sky was set to a lower opacity. There we go. That's whoa. I'm really happy with that. That's super cool. I want to see what I could do with the same color limitation, but this time with no blending of the brushes. All right, you know how it goes. Boom, the clock is on, and I literally haven't even thought about what I'm going to draw. So let's do that now. I'm losing time thinking about it. Let's go with a cow. Superhero. What if it's like Cowman? So it's not an actual cow, like Batman isn't an actual bat, but it's costume. Okay, perfect. It's got like a tag on his ear. There you go. Stupid. I have to Google cows now. What do cows look like? He's got his hand up. He's like got his fist closed, but he doesn't have a fist. He has like a hoof. He's got like a stupid hoof on his hand. Please, someone make this a full-fledged comic. And then give me royalties and credit because, you know, it's my creation. It's only fair. What sort of belt does he have? Should he have... Bell! Not on the belt, though. It's got to be around his neck. I'm totally neglecting the whole point of the color challenge because I'm really excited about Cowman. Don't know if he's a hero or villain yet. Maybe he's an anti-hero. Maybe he's a mutant. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm over halfway and I haven't finished half of this. Let's get a move on. I mean, I gotta be honest, I don't think there's anything I could do with this image that would make the final result disappointing. I am talented, so let's see if I can stuff it up. I don't know what colors barns are. I'm assuming brown because of wood. And tin roof, maybe? Is that it? Or is it straw? Straw roof. I don't know. I spent too much time on Cowman. And then last but not least, to make sure we know he's a real, true comic book character, he needs a saying. Move over. Crime. Hey! Why is it always like split second finish? Like, could I not finish like 5 seconds earlier? There we go. Look at that. Look at it! Is this or is this not the best artwork I have ever created? In fact, I'm going to put a poll in the card, so go vote. Tell me. The color challenge sort of came into play a little bit, but this was more just an artwork on its own, in a whole separate league. Now this has been fun, and with or without blending, it's pretty easy to make an artwork with the default colors. But is it easy with the default colors in the original program? Let's give it a go. I feel like I can't actually even do this with the high resolution screen that I'm working on. All right, I've lowered my resolution, so it's a little bit dodgier looking now. That's what I want. And go. I can't sketch because there's no layers. So, crap. I'm gonna make a mech robot. That sounds about right. I feel like I should do it with mostly like lines like this. This is very difficult. This is supposed to be a color challenge, but it's definitely a using MS Paint challenge. I'm not good at mechs. I don't know why I picked the thing I'm like least good at to draw for the most challenging aspect of the video. Does that look like a proper mech? Nope. Okay, whatever. Proper enough. Now, I've just copied the whole layer of line work. I'm wondering if I draw and then hit paste, is it still on the... It is. Ah, cool. So I can do color and get a little crazy and then hit paste, and then I can just, it'll slap the line work on top. This is gonna be in space. You ready? All right, now to do space effectively, we're not gonna be able to do it effectively. I think that's really it. Oh, no, I have an idea. I'll spray paint some stars, like trails of stars. Now, it looks really bad because the spray tool is terrible, but we're gonna fix that. Watch this. Get black, and then we're spraying on top. See, it's like hiding the crap I put down already. Still doesn't look good. It does sort of work. If I'm patient enough, if I really hammer into it, I can get some areas darker. There may be hope for our mech space picture yet. Not much, but a little bit. That space station looks terrible, but there's not much I can do about that. So let's just, I don't know, when in doubt, do more spray paint crap in the background. All right, now, the moment of truth. I'm gonna hit paste. Hey, look at that! Ha! Cleaned it right up. Okay, we're gonna get a little fancy. We're gonna do the color bit of our color challenge. I think the most important thing is lighting. So let's paint in the edges. Did that work? Yeah, sort of worked. All right, let's keep doing that. Ready, boom. Oh, no, missed a thing. I hate it when you miss like 1 pixel. That's the problem with paint. Boom, boom. Ah, this is like the most painstaking bit. There, I have just over 5 minutes to finish this well. Boom, boom. Ah, that works well. Boom, boom, nailed it. Oh, we have 4 minutes left. Okay, make the eyes and the chest bit glowy. Ooh, with our spray can. Build up some speckles around the area that's gonna glow. This is just sort of looking messy. Not what I was going for, but what can we do instead? A little bit of shine on the edge of the armor here. Oh. Last but not least, a little robot letter or something. Like what number is a good robot number? I've got 7 seconds. How about 01? I think that works nicely. Boom. Aha! There we go. There he is, Robot 01, the OG, as painted in the OG MS Paint with the OG MS Paint palette. And once again, a huge shout out to Huion for sponsoring this video. I don't think I would have even been able to make something even reasonably passable without using the Canvas Pro 16, which I'm using today. Again, all of those links to the Canvas Pro 16 are in the description, so you can go check it out and you can get a discount while that discount is valid. There are a few little updates that I want to point out that are actually really cool. One is now you can actually, as you go to the press keys and you can set like custom shortcut keys on this bar here, they've actually made it so you can do that per program. So I can select Photoshop just like that, and now I can edit those shortcut keys to work differently for Photoshop than they might for other programs. I can also tweak them for all of the other apps, or I can have a whole bunch of different ones for different apps. So that's really useful, and I recommend checking that out. And the other thing that I am personally really happy about is now they have a double click. Oh my God. Can we just flash back to a few years ago where I said I desperately wanted a double click on my Huion tablet? You need to have a double click in your drivers. Look at that right there. Boom, double click. Those are just a couple of updates I thought you guys might appreciate, but they have all the usual goodies like pressure sensitivity adjustments and all of the other custom settings in your Huion tablet. But the main point is you can customize your Huion tablet to work with whatever your workflow is, whether it's in MS Paint or if it's, let's go back here. Wow. It features a full laminated screen, anti-glare glass display, and it doesn't even get warm after working for long periods of time. The pen is battery free. The color settings on the tablet are immaculate. I highly recommend it. If you're going to get it, you're going to love it. And a huge thank you, of course, to Huion for sponsoring this video and providing you guys with that discount. Links are in the description. So there it is, the results of my challenge today. All of these beautiful artworks were created using only the OG MS Paint colors, and this one, of course, in OG MS Paint. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I've had a lot of fun today, and if you want to have more fun with me, why don't you hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed to Joy with Jazza, and like this video so other people can see it and enjoy Cowman. Otherwise, there are some videos on my main channel and my vlog channel over there that you'll enjoy if you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.